Welcome back to our fitness venture. And before we execute today's training session, let's get familiar with how our joints actually move. And today, I'm going to share with you the three types of movement terminologies: the angular, rotational, and special movements. Knowing this will help you move better and train smarter. So are you ready? Let's go and start. The first terminology is angular movement. By definition, angular movement brings about a change in the angle between the long axis of the moving bone and a reference line in the fixed bone. So basically, we're changing the space between our joints. And this category consists of flexion, extension, abduction, adduction, and circumduction. So first we have flexion and extension. Flexion is movement in the anterior to posterior plane that decreases the angle between articulating bones, while extension occurs in the same plane, but it increases the angle. And when I'm doing a bicep curl, we see that both movements. Flexion is when I decrease the angle between my forearm and upper arm, bringing my hand toward my shoulder. You can see my bicep contracting and that angle getting smaller. So when I straighten my arm back out, that's an extension, because the angle increases and my arm returns to neutral.
We can also apply these movements to our other body parts, just like how we bend and straighten our legs.
Next, we have abduction and adduction. Abduction is the movement of a limb away from the midline of the body. Think of abducting or taking something away. And when you perform lateral arm raises, as your arms go up and away from your sides, that is abduction. While adduction is the opposite of moving a limb toward the midline. As you bring your arms back down to your sides, you are adding them back to your body, and that's what you call adduction.
And here's some examples of abduction and adduction movements in our legs.
And then there's circumduction. It's a circular move that combines flexion, extension, abduction, and adduction. Imagine doing large arm circles as a warm-up. You're drawing a big circle with your hand while your shoulder stays anchored. And that's your joint working in 360 degrees. And now, let's proceed to the second terminology, or the rotational movement. Unlike angular moves, rotational movements don't change the angle. The bone just pivots or revolves around its own axis, kind of like a screw turning in wood. It consists internal and external rotation and supination and pronation. First, let's have internal and external rotation. This is when a limb twists towards or away from your center. With your arm bent at 90 degrees, swing your hand toward your belly, and that's internal rotation. And when you swing it out away from your body, that's external rotation. It's just exactly like opening and closing a gate. Next is supination and pronation. These are specific rotations of the forearm. Supination is turning the palm up. Just think of holding a bowl of soup after the gym. While pronation is when we simply turn our palm down, and we do it when we dribble a ball.
We can also perform these movements using our feet by turning them outward and inward.
And the last terminology is the special movements. These are the misfits or unique actions that only happen at very specific joints. We call them the specialists because they handle very specific tasks. And this terminology consists of inversion, eversion, dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, opposition, elevation and depression, and lateral flexion. First, let's have inversion and eversion. Inversion is tilting the sole of your foot inward toward the midline. If you ever rolled your ankle inward while running, that's inversion. While eversion is tilting the sole of your foot outward away from the midline. And we use this for balance and stability on uneven ground. Next is dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Dorsiflexion is a flexion of the ankle that pulls your toes up toward your shin. Think of a hill walk. Lifting your toes off the ground uses dorsiflexion, while plantar flexion is extending the ankle to point your toes down. Now let's talk about the opposition. This is a special thumb movement where the thumb moves across the palm to touch the other fingers. This is what allows us to grip a barbell or hold a dumbbell tightly. Without it, we couldn't lift heavy. The next movement is elevation and depression. We do elevation when we move a body part in a superior or upward direction. And we can do a shoulder shrug as an example. When you pull your shoulders toward your ears, that's elevation. While depression is moving that part back down. When you relax your shoulders after the shrug, you are depressing them.
We can also apply these movements to different parts of our body by raising and lowering them, just like when we open and close our mouth.
And last is lateral flexion. This is a side-to-side bend of the vertebral column or your spine. Think of a side crunch or reaching down to touch your knee while standing. Remember that you aren't twisting, you're just bending to the side.
We can also bend our neck to the sides to do a lateral flexion movement.
And there you have it. Mastering these movement terms will take your fitness to the next level. Train smarter, move better, and let's achieve those goals. See you at the next workout. Bye!